Hey, Maximizers. Welcome to my live. Oh my gosh, I forgot a filter. I look so. Ooh, that was not the best, but. Ooh, child. Ooh, I had to put some filter on Instagram. I forgot a filter on Instagram and I looked like a ghost over there. Well, welcome, Maximizers, to my live. I forgot to say it. Let me say it over. Hey, Maximizers, welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Kristen Maximizer, and I am a content coach. I help product-based business owners create consistent content that leads to consistent sales. I help my clients who have product-based businesses create content that allows them to not have to run ads or pay influencers to sell their products for them. I have been creating content as a business since 2018. Maximize me, sis. Tell me a little bit about you. What's your business? Tell me what your business is. I've been creating content for my business since 2018. Started my first YouTube channel in 2018. I started off teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to meal plan. Literally, I was in Publix today and a woman was like, "You're that girl from YouTube." And I was like, "Yes, that's me. That's me. That's me." I started off teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to meal plan. And then in 2020, my clients asked me, teach me how to start a side hustle, teach me how to start a YouTube channel, teach me how to start a business. So in 2020, I started teaching women how to start businesses on the back end, not on the front end. In 2020, my business coach hired me to coach her people grow their businesses. And I fell in love with business coaching. Why? Because nothing bad happens when women make more money. Great things happen when women make more money. So I fell in love with business coaching. In 2023, I made the hard decision to be a full-time business coach. I decided that I do not want to be known as the couponing girl. I decided that I wanted to be known as a woman who helps impact other women make more money, because when you make more money, you impact your life, your family's life, your community's life. When you make more money, nothing bad happens. And you can only save and budget but so much if your income is not increasing. So in 2023, I made that decision. In 2024, I embraced it. And then this year, 2024, I decided that specifically as a business coach, I specifically wanted to help women with content. Why? Because I have created over 2,000 YouTube videos since 2018. I have gone live over 600 times across all of my platforms. I have built an audience, a slow, consistent, steady audience of close to 100. I think I'm over 100,000 subscribers. I've reached over 100,000 followers and subscribers between all of my platforms, right? Because if I had 50K on TikTok and 40K on one YouTube channel and 8,000 on Instagram and 2,000 on Facebook, that's a little over 100K. I've also been able to make close to $400,000 in my business from my content, whether it's 5-figure brand deals, $10,000 coaching packages I've been able to sell, $32 memberships. I have been able to make close to $400,000, and it all came from my content. Content. I have spent $500 on boosting posts on social media or like running ads, never got a return. So all of the money that I have made from my content has been organic. I realized that I am a content machine. I realize that I do content really well, and I know how to create content that converts. So I am a content coach. So I can help you position yourself in your business in a place to make consistent sales from your content. That's me. Okay. I want to know about you. Where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And what's your business? I'm going to come to every comment. I'm going to scroll back right now. Where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country? And then what's your business? What is your business? And on tonight's live, we're talking about strategically planning your content. We're talking about strategically planning your content. I have 6 or 7 tips that I'm going to share with you to help you strategically plan your content as a business owner. So I am live on all of my platforms at once. I'm live on 2 YouTube channels, Facebook page, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm live everywhere. So you're going to see me jumping around from phone to phone, space to space, but do not be shy. I am currently watching from Orlando, Florida. Thankfully, the hurricane didn't mess me up too much. I still have power. A tree did fall on the side of my house, or a part of my tree fell on the side of my house, and my balcony is sliding away from the house, but I'm renting, and the renting people will come and fix that. Okay, but I'm safe. There's a lot of other people who are still dealing with power outages and things of that nature, but just pray for the people of Florida because it is a hot mess in certain areas. Okay, So Davin and Divine says, I'm a poet and an author. My voice is my business and I'm rebuilding. Radio and podcasting is my lane, Boston, Massachusetts. Well, thank you so much for joining. We're so excited to have you. Educate says financial sales. When you say financial sales, what exactly do you mean? Tell me a little bit more about that. Okay. Barbara's here. Hey, Barbara. Thank you so much for joining. So excited to have you. So let me know where you're watching from and let me know what's your business. Let me scroll back up here because sometimes TikTok goes so fast I can't see everybody. Okay. Let's see who else is here. So don't be shy. I respond to everybody who comments. Where are you watching from and what is your business? What is your business? Thank y'all so much for the likes on TikTok. I really, really, really appreciate it. Don't be shy. Feel free. Educate is in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Thank you so much for joining. So excited to have you here with us tonight where we're going to be talking about strategically creating content for your business. Okay. I've been able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in my business from my content. Every brand deal that I have done has come from my content. I've never reached out to a brand ever. Brands have only reached out to me, and it's because they've seen a TikTok or they've seen YouTube. Those are the two places I've gotten brand deals from: TikTok, YouTube. I also got to be on the news from Instagram content. So the content that I put out into the world is what brought me these opportunities and bought me my paying customers, okay? People who purchase my products. What do I sell? I sell coaching. I do not sell a physical product. I sell a transformation. I sell the opportunity to help you get better in your business, okay? So I don't sell physical products. I sell one-on-one coaching. I sell group classes. I sell master classes, workshops, boot camps. But right now, my focus is one-on-one coaching. That is what I sell, okay? So none of my stuff comes from selling courses. I'm not the person that's like, oh, buy my $1,000 course. No, I don't even have a course right now. I sell customized, specific one-on-one coaching, okay? Or I sell group coaching programs. But I've sold a course one time, made $1,000, and my course was $99 when I sold it, okay? So don't be shy. Let me know where you're watching from in the comments and what your business is. And we're going to dig into tips to strategically plan your content. Now, before I jump into this, you need to be planning your content. If you are a business owner, okay, and you're like, oh, what am I going to post today? You are doing yourself and your business a disservice. Okay. When you start a business, you have to decide that your business is important and that your business is a priority. If you are not making money consistently, you have an expensive hobby because your business is going to cost you money. If you are not actively making sales and showing up, you are wasting money. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy and effort. Okay. So you have to decide that your business is important. You have to decide that you want to do the work. Okay. So when it comes to your content, I need you to think your content is your marketing. Your content is what's going to help you build an audience. Because if you do not have an audience, you don't have anyone to sell to. I do financial sales for 20 financial companies, various insurance, retirement, and investment. That's amazing. That is so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. That is much needed. We need that. If you do not have an audience, you do not have anyone to sell to. You cannot start your business Instagram on Monday and on Tuesday post, buy my lip gloss, buy my t-shirt, buy my candle. Who are you talking to? Okay. So you need to think of your content as the core focus of your marketing that's going to build your audience so that you actually have someone to pay to. Hey, Yahara, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Where are you watching from and what's your business if you are a business owner? Where are you watching from and what's your business? We're talking about strategically planning content for your business, okay? You cannot expect to get sales if you do not have an audience built up. Okay. So my first tip for you when it comes to strategically planning your content is I want you to understand that planning your content keeps you focused and consistent. If you struggle with consistently showing up on social media for your business, I want you to put a number 1 in the chat. If you feel like you don't post consistently, if you feel like you don't show your face enough, if you don't feel like you're selling enough, if you don't feel like you are putting out videos that's helping your audience understand how you can help them, I want you to put a number 1 in the chat. Okay. If you struggle with consistency, Put it number one in the chat. And I don't necessarily mean posting every day, because posting every day may not be your level of consistency. But if you struggle at all with showing up and posting content, put it number one in the chat. The biggest thing that's going to help you with being consistent is planning your content. You will waste too much of your brain power trying to wake up every morning and decide, what am I going to post today? Or wait, let me record a video today to post. Or let me find some inspiration and I'm going to post. You waste so much time and you probably end up posting nothing and you end up getting nothing accomplished. Okay? So planning your content is going to allow you to stay focused and it's going to allow you to stay consistent. Okay? Okay. My next tip for you, that is probably a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but I stand by this. I stand by this wholeheartedly. Less is more. If you are making less than $3,000 consistently per month in your business, if you are brand new and you just started your business and you haven't really made any money, okay, you should pick one main social media platform to grow your audience and focus on. You cannot be at your best trying to post on every platform every day. Less is more. All of the greats focus in one specific area. You cannot stress yourself out trying to be a YouTube girly, post on TikTok, be on Threads, post on LinkedIn, be on Instagram, and have a Facebook group. You are going to burn yourself out. You cannot be everywhere because remember, you are a business owner first. And what's your number one goal in business? To make money. If you're spending most of your days focused on content, you're doing it wrong. Most of your days should be focused on money generating activities. What is going to help me make more money? Not how can I post on every damn platform and be seen? When you post everywhere, you're spreading yourself thin. You are not allowing yourself the time to build a true audience and a true community. One thing that I did really well, and I didn't know that I was doing this, is when I first started, I only posted on my YouTube channel. YouTube is my number one platform. YouTube is my number one. Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, they're number two. What do I mean? And I'm going to tell y'all about this. I only create content for my YouTube channel. So when I started in 2018, I only created content for my YouTube channel. Well, what do you mean, Crystal? I did not create content for Instagram. I did not create content for Facebook. And TikTok was not a thing when I started my business in 2018. So I would post a video on YouTube and I would go on my Instagram and I would say, I just posted a video on how to coupon at Walgreens. Go to my YouTube channel to watch it. I would post that to Instagram. That same post will go to my Facebook business page. So I posted to 3 platforms with one idea. If this makes sense, type yes in the comments. When you are planning your content, it is to your benefit to plan for one platform. And if you have a secondary platform, repost or just repurpose that same piece of content. But you're only focused on creating content for your main platform. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more in a second. Today, I know what I was going to say. For my first 9 months, so from August to, not in my first 9 months, from August 2018 to probably mid to late, it probably wasn't until after I got fired, because that's when I hired my VA. So probably late 2019, early 2020 is when I finally told my VA, okay, let's make some posts on Instagram. Can you take some of my YouTube stuff and make a post on Instagram? I wasn't posting on any other platform. Fall 2020, TikTok paid me. Hey, we want you to make a TikTok, I think 3 or 4 times a week, and we'll pay you like $2,000. I'll do that. You want to know what I did? I went to my YouTube channel. I looked at all those damn YouTube videos I created, and I said, how can I break these up and make TikToks? And they only want us to do 15 seconds. So I would take one YouTube video and I'd make 10 TikToks because they only wanted 15 seconds. Literally. It was easy for me. But I did not try to grow all of my platforms at once. My main focus was YouTube. When I made my pivot in 2023 and I said that I'm going to be a business coach, I wanted to have a dedicated place where I was growing an audience because my audience had been growing around couponing. I wanted a dedicated place where I could grow an audience of people who wanted to start and grow their businesses. So I said, I'm starting a new YouTube channel. I love YouTube. YouTube made Chris the Maximizer. Without that YouTube channel, I would not be a full-time business owner. My life would not have changed if I did not start that YouTube channel. Okay. I owe a lot to the 2018 version of Crystal who started a YouTube channel. So I started a second YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, Build a Business with KRYS. Go subscribe, go watch some videos. I posted a video Wednesday, and I'm posting another video tomorrow. I'll post 2 times a week. That platform has 630 subscribers, and I am building that specifically for business owners, people who want to start and grow businesses, because I want to have an audience of people who need my help, an audience of people who need a problem solved of starting and growing their business. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments if this makes sense. Focus on one main platform. So right now, today, my number one platform is YouTube. Everything else is secondary. I do not create content for Instagram. I do not create content for TikTok. I do not create content for Facebook. I decide on my YouTube video topics. From my YouTube video topics for the month, I decide my live topics. When I go live on every platform at once. This is how I put content on Facebook and Instagram. This is how I put content on TikTok when I go live. But what I'm talking about right now, there's a video about this on my YouTube channel. So if you go to Build a Business with Chris, I have a video on tips to plan your content, how to plan your content, how to plan your content for 30 days. I have all those videos. So all I do is look at the videos, pull those topics out, and that's what I talk about on live. I am not stressing out trying to create content for every platform. I'm only focusing on my YouTube channel, and then I repurpose and repost from there. If I don't post on TikTok, I'm not stressing. My live replays go on Instagram and Facebook. Cool. And the only thing that I'm doing on TikTok is TikTok gives you like live replay snips after you go live. I'm taking and downloading those and posting those to TikTok. Okay, I just got accepted to be a part of the TikTok Black program, and we have to post every week. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to post my TikTok live clips. I'm going to post like 4 or 5 a week, but literally TikTok makes them for us. So I just go in, I see what they cut. I cut it up a little bit, add captions, and hit post. But I'm not sitting down and creating new videos for TikTok. I'm going to take what TikTok wants me to post and post it. Then the algorithm's forever in my favor. So the main point of this is you need to pick one main social media platform and go all in on it and focus on creating content for that platform specifically and not trying to be everywhere. My next tip for you to plan your content is you have to decide your content pillars. Content pillars are your 3 to 5 topics that you focus on and talk about in your content. So when I was a money savings coupon coach, my core topics were couponing, budgeting, meal planning, and saving money. Those are my 4 content pillars. So if I was posting 4 videos a week, I would post 1 video a week in my pillars, or 1 week I talk about couponing, 1 week I talk about budgeting, 1 week I talk about meal planning, 1 week I talk about saving money, and just repeat that. When you come up with your content pillars, it gives you core and key ideas that you can talk about every single week in your content. And if you are repeating yourself, you're doing it right. Okay. As a content coach, my core content pillars are content in general, social media, sales, and consistency. Those are the 4 main things that I talk about now. Content, social media, sales, and consistency. Within those content pillars, I can talk about a shit ton of stuff under all of those content pillars. So in your business, in your industry, you want to come up with your 3 to 5 content pillars that are your core topics that you can always go back to. My next unpopular opinion, and I am willing to die on this hill 1,000%. When you plan your content, plan it for the month. I like calendar month, right? So like I plan October, then I plan November, then I plan December. Plan your content for the month. Now let's break this down. I've done a live on this and I've done a video on this, okay? Plan your content for the month. Crystal, a month? That is so hard. It is. But I promise you, your life will be so much easier when you plan it for the month, okay? I talk fast, but I'm going to break it down. I don't even have my whiteboard. I don't even know where I put it. Oh, it's back here. It is right here. And it does have stuff on it too. Exactly what I'm about to say. Okay. Let's say your platform is TikTok. For every platform except long form YouTube, I suggest you post 3 to 5 times per week. And we're talking about core video content. Video content where you are showing your face and people can hear your voice. Okay. So let's just say you want to post 3 TikToks a week. So in a month, there's 4 weeks. When you do the multiplication of 4 weeks times 3 videos a week, that means you need 12 videos for the month. Let me know if I'm making sense. Type yes, tap the screen if I'm making sense. 3 videos every week, 4 weeks in a month, you need 12 videos for the month. Okay? So when you plan your content, you number one need to figure out how many core videos am I posting per week? How many videos do I need for the month? You need 12 videos if you're going to be planning for November. I am planning my November content this week. Okay? You now know you need 12 videos. So now you're going to go and you are going to do your research. You're going to look at what questions people are asking you. You're going to look at what questions people are asking your competitors. You're going to go to Google and you're going to type in some of those questions that people are asking. You're going to go to Google, you're going to type in your content pillars, and you're going to see what other people are asking. You're going to go to your platform, TikTok, and you're going to go to the search bar. You're going to type in your industry. You're going to type in your content pillars. What are people searching for? Where are the content gaps? What do your people need from you? From that research, and I have a video on that too, you're going to come up with your 12 video ideas. Product-based business owners, your video ideas need to be about your product and educating on the product. Okay? Lip gloss is my favorite example. You sell a lip gloss. 2 videos a week should be you physically showing me this lip gloss, how to use it, why it's great. You don't even have to say buy my lip gloss, but talk to me about the actual product. Why did you create it? What is it? How does it work? All of that. The other 2 videos talk about why you need lip gloss, period. Why do we like it? How do we feel when we wear lip gloss? Not crusty and dusty. When you're not crusty and dusty, you're confident, right? So talk about your product specifically, but also talk about why you need your product. Talk about your story and why and how you started, okay? And if you're saying something similar every week, that's fine. New people are finding you every week, and not all of your followers have seen all of your content, okay? So you're posting 3 videos a week. You come up with your 12 topics. Then you are going to outline those topics. You see how I just gave you talking points? So for all 12 videos, I want you to outline 3 to 5 talking points, things that you're going to say in each video. Once your content is planned for the month, I'm going to wipe the sweat off your forehead. This usually takes me a couple days. I batch my framework, plan, batch, schedule. So I decide my topics on one day. So like this weekend by Sunday, my video topics for November, December, and for my couponing channel will be decided within the next 48 hours. I'm going to know my topics. Cool. Then between Sunday and Monday, I'm going to start outlining my November ones only, because I want to record my November content like in a week. So I'm going to take a day and plan the topics. I'm going to take a day or 2 and outline all the videos. Okay. Once my November videos are outlined, I'm going to schedule my filming days. My videos are like 10 minutes each. So I think for November, I need 10 videos. So for me, I need about 4 to 5 hours to record them all, because I change my shirts, I take pictures, whatever. So I'm going to block out my calendar for 4 hours next Thursday. I'm not planning anything else for myself besides recording my content. Now, if you are recording 10 2-minute TikToks, that literally is only going to take you 20 minutes. Give yourself a buffer and say, all right, I'm giving myself 90 minutes to record 10 2-minute TikTok or 12 2-minute TikToks. Even if you got to break it up and do 1 hour on Monday and 1 hour on Thursday, do it. I also have some clients who are really busy and they record their videos weekly. So 3 videos for next week, you record this week. But I highly suggest, if you have the capacity for the time, block out one day and get it all done. Record all the videos. What does that look like, Crystal? That looks like you picking 3 to 4 different shirts, making sure your hair is done. If you do makeup, do makeup. If you don't want to do makeup, don't do makeup. Do whatever you need to do to make yourself feel the best. Eat your favorite meal, drink your favorite drink, whatever you got to do to feel the best. Get your lights on, record during the day so you get optimum lighting. Record all of your videos. If your videos are 1 to 2 minutes, sit down and record them all in one day. At the very least, 2 days, right? Because even if you're doing 2 to 3 minute TikToks, it's only 36 minutes. And you got to give yourself time in between when you change shirts, update your lip gloss, take a drink, go to the bathroom, whatever. But if you put 90 minutes on your calendar, you can get all of those videos done because you're not going to be playing with yourself. And again, I have more videos about that. And I also have one-on-one coaching to help you with all of this if you need like specific, like Crystal help me help. But you plan your video ideas, you outline them, and then you batch record them all. Keep them in your drafts. Okay? The key to planning this content is once it's recorded, we need to schedule that shit. Okay? So what do I mean by schedule it? You can schedule your content on every platform. Now, TikTok is the only one where you got to schedule it on the laptop and your videos don't transfer. So if TikTok is your platform, I need you to edit the videos, put the captions in and everything. Set a reminder to your phone on the days you post. If you're posting Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday at 1 o'clock, if you decide 1 o'clock's your posting time, Monday at 1, alarm goes off, you go to your video. This video is for Monday, October 22nd. Post and post it to TikTok. But for Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, edit those videos and schedule them. Okay? I'm a little bit behind before the hurricane. Okay? So I'm going to schedule my Saturday video and my Wednesday video tomorrow. Typically, I would have did this today, but I'm a couple days behind with the hurricane. So my goal is by Friday to schedule my Saturday and Wednesday video for the next week. Sometimes I do it on Mondays. So sometimes on Mondays, I schedule my Wednesday and my Saturday video. My point being, every week I schedule my content. I don't do it for the whole month. I do it at a week. But my content gets edited and scheduled every week. Okay? But guess what, y'all? Even if I slack a little bit and I don't schedule the video until tomorrow, the point is the video is recorded, which is the hardest part. The video is almost done being edited, which is the second hardest part. In order to stay consistent, you have to schedule it. Okay? So if you do these steps, you will always be ahead in your content, meaning that gives you more time to engage and sell to your audience and go live. So the next caveat with planning your content is plan a live once per week. And the live is where you can sell your ass off, meaning what is your product and service and what problem does it solve and how can I help you solve it? So my service is a 90-minute content strategy session. And this content strategy session is going to leave you with 60 days worth of content that all you have to do is outline and batch record and schedule. You're going to leave with 60 days of emails to send to your email list. And if you don't have an email list, you're going to leave with the 1-2 step of how to start an email list. You're also going to leave with 60 days of sales strategy, meaning are you going live? Are you going in your stories? What emails are you sending? What is your follow-up strategy in order for you to make more sales? Okay. You also, as a bonus, is going to get a content audit from me, meaning I'm going to go look at your main social media platform, review your content. I'm going to give you an audit and I'm going to give you a document with feedback on here's some things you can do. Here's some things you're doing really good to just take your content to the next level when it comes to selling your products. And then lastly, the best bonus, you get 4 weeks of coaching with me. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of coaching, meaning you can ask me questions, meaning you can voice chat and text me every single day during our 4 weeks as you implement your first 30 days of your strategy session. Okay. So right now, if you're struggling with your content, you're struggling with your consistency, and you need a jump start, book your 90-minute strategy session. Okay. You can book that at KristaMaximizer.com. The strategy session is $249, a one-time payment, a one-time session, plus the 4 weeks of coaching. All right. So when you go live, you educate your audience on how you can help them. And then you offer them a solution to their problem, which is your product and service. Okay. So this is how you strategically plan your content as a business owner. Do we have any questions? What questions do we have? Questions, comments, or concerns? If you don't have any questions, was this helpful? Yes or no? If you don't have any questions, let me know in the comments. Was this helpful? Yes or no? Was this helpful? Yes or no? Very helpful. Thankful. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Cool, cool, cool. Does anybody have any questions for me? Very helpful. I'm happy to hear that. I love doing this. Like, this melts my heart. Like, I love that this is my job. I love that this is how I get to help women. I love that this is how I get to share my greatness with the world. Oh, the strategy session, $249, a one-time payment of $249. Now, the extra bonuses with the content audit, the 4 weeks of coaching, and the 60 days of strategy sessions, that sale was only good for October. So after October is passed, you will not be able to get those 3 things. So if you want the strategy session, I say get it now. Because then I'll go back to just 30 days. Because it's usually just a 30-day strategy session. But I increased it to 60 days because people need more help. And that's the bonus I want to offer for October. And it's my business and I can do what I want. How can I save videos for Facebook? What do you mean save videos for Facebook? Can you give me be a little bit more specific, Belinda? When you say how can you save videos for Facebook, what do you mean? Like post videos to your Facebook business page, or you see a video on Facebook that you like and you want to save it? I'm not sure what you mean by save videos for Facebook. And if you are interested in a strategy session, you can go to my website, Krys the Maximizer, and it's KRYS the Maximizer, just like my name. Oh, I'm telling you right now, KRYS the Maximizer. I'll type it in the comments as well. I'll type it in the comments as well. KRYS the Maximizer. Click on Work with Me and click Content Strategy Session. You can also click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio as well. You were saying how you save the videos to post them weekly. I was saying that I batch the videos. So, okay. So what I do is specifically, I run my YouTube channel and I post all of my content from my phone. So I don't have a camera. I only have, I had 2 iPhones. I got 2 phones. So I record my videos on my phone. I edit them in iMovie. So I record, I edit. And then when you schedule them, you go into the Meta Business Suite on Facebook and you can schedule your videos. Is that what you mean? Because you can schedule your videos on Facebook. So on a laptop or a desktop computer, you go to the Meta Business Suite and you can schedule your videos. You can also click the plus sign in Facebook when you're posting a piece of content and choose to schedule it for a later date. So, and you can also go to YouTube or Google and say, how can I schedule a video on Facebook? And it'll walk you through the process. So record your video, edit your video, and then go to post it and then just choose schedule. From your computer, you can literally just go to the Meta Business Suite and post your videos on Instagram and or Facebook, and they will schedule in directly from there. Okay. What other questions do we have? Those were great questions. But yes, schedule it. And anytime you have a question on like a process, I highly suggest you just go to Google and say how to, and then I promise you there'll be a YouTube video for how to do it. It's super simple though. You're welcome. Super simple. But being able to schedule your content takes away the stress of you having to post every day, having to manually post every day. The only platform I have to do that for is TikTok, because TikTok lets you schedule from the desktop, and I record in the TikTok app, and what you record on your phone does not go to your laptop. So that part's a little bit annoying. So I'm hoping that very soon TikTok will allow us to schedule from our phone. My YouTube name is Build a Business with Krys. Build a Business with KRYS. It's also linked in my profile. So if you go to my profile and you click the YouTube or the Instagram, it'll drop down and give you the option to go to my YouTube channel. Also, if you click the link in my bio, there's a link there to go to my YouTube channel as well. Do I have to go live, or can I just post videos with my voice? Zoe G, what is your business? Belinda says, got it. Yes. And you can go subscribe. Like I said, I posted this Wednesday. I'm posting on Saturday. So there's videos going up there. There's almost 200 videos on that channel. I got to get it up. I need to post more. I do. I need to post more. I want to post more, but I'm only doing 2 videos a week. My lives are really my driving force of content. My lives. I promote wellness products. Okay, be specific. Tell me specifically, what are your wellness products? Let's be specific so I can help you. And are these your products? Or are you selling them for another company? Based on that alone, I'm 100% going to say you don't have to go live, but if you want to make more money, you should go live. If you want to make money, show your face. Going live is basically the equivalent to you talking to people who walk into your store, talking to people in person when they walk into your store. So if your goal is to help someone with their health and their wellness, they need to see you. They need to connect with you. They need to understand that. And you do that a whole lot more when you see and hear the person. So when you go live, literally just talk about the what and the why of your wellness products. So for example, if you're going live and let's just say you sell 10 different products, we're not selling all 10 products on the live. I want you to pick 2 or 3. Pick 2 or 3 products that you want to talk about for the live and literally just talk about those products. I sell for another company, a Gentle Cleanse and weight loss kits. Pick 1 or 2 of them that you want to talk about, right? So the Gentle Cleanse and the weight loss kits. Pick one of those, and in your live, talk about the what's and the why of the product. Why do we need it? Why is it helpful? What does it help you with? And just talk about that in your live. Come with a list of questions that people always ask you. So there's always core questions that people always ask you about the products. Write those 3 to 5 questions down. So if no one asks you a question in the live, you can say, okay, some of the questions I get are this, and answer the question. And I also get this question and answer the question. Does anyone that's watching have a question? When you start, a lot of people are not going to watch and a lot of people are not going to ask questions, but you have to start practicing, right? You have to start practicing as if a lot of people are watching. People will also watch your live replays. So when you're asking, do you have questions, that will also prompt them to type in the comments, even if they're watching later. Hey, Carolyn, how you doing tonight? Thanks so much for joining. We're talking about strategically planning content. I'm kind of in Q&A mode if you have any questions. So just go live and literally talk about the product. Literally, that's it. And if no one comes on, that's fine. You just got to practice. And then just make sure that you say, this is how you can buy them. If you're interested and you like this and you need help in this specific area, like if you are a business owner and you need help being consistent with your content, you need a good jump start, you need the strategy session. You can book it at KrysTheMaximizer.com. If you need this gentle cleanse, you need to be cleansed, go to ZoeG.com and get your cleanse kit. Simple. But the whole live doesn't need to be bye. The whole live needs to be focused on why your ideal client, your ideal customer needs this product. And if it's a product that you genuinely like, you genuinely enjoy, and you know it works, you can talk about it from the heart. I know my strategy session works because it has helped people grow their social media. If my 60-year-old mother can post on Instagram and get clients, you can do it too. And exactly how I cover the strategy session is exactly what I did with my mom to get her to feel comfortable and confident with posting on Instagram and actually getting clients from Instagram. Okay? All right. I said a lot. Does that make sense, Zoe? Yes or no? Does that make sense, Zoe? Does the strategy session include video instructions? What do you mean by video instructions? The strategy session is a 90-minute session on Zoom. So it's me and you on Zoom. So it's a full coaching session where you can talk to me, I can talk to you, you can see me, and I can see you. I did some Facebook Lives for wellness products. People were interested, but not many purchased. You did some Facebook Lives. I've gone live over 600 times. You have to do it consistently. Some is not enough. A lot of people are not going to purchase. You want to know how many times I've gone live and people haven't purchased? But there's also a shit ton of times I've gone live and people have purchased. You also have to think about this. You may not see the direct return on investment today. I went live for 2 or 3 weeks before I got another client. And then I got like 3 clients in a row because I was consistently showing up. I was consistently helping people. You may not go live today and get a sale today. Sometimes, yes, but it's not immediately going to happen. So you have to commit to the consistency. Go live once a week for a year, and then let's talk. That's 50-something lives in a year. Go live once a week for 6 months, and then let's see your results. But you have to consistently show up. And you can't get defeated if you don't get a sale today. What I'm doing right now may not convert until sales until November, December, or next year. There has been people who have been following me for years and never bought a thing. Finally, this year, they're like, you know what, Crystal? I want to work with you. I've been following you since 2019. I'm ready 5 damn years, and now they're ready to work with me. Cool. I'm not mad. But the seeds that I'm planting today are not going to grow necessarily today. So you have to be committed and consistent, right? You have to be committed and consistent. I need to be more consistent. I stopped. That's the name of the game. When I show up, I get results. When I show up, I get results. Thank you so much. Yes, I sure will be more consistent. You mentioned videos on how to do something. Do you have courses? No, I do not have courses. My coaching is all live. So if we are on the strategy session and you have a specific question on how to do something, I will show you on Zoom how to do it. And if there's a video of myself or someone else doing it, like showing you the step-by-step, I will give you the link to watch that video. But coaching is going to help you get the results faster than a course. Coaching is going to allow you to critically think, pull the greatness out of yourself, and create a specific plan for you, not a tailor-made general information in a course. So you can have the recording of our coaching session. I have no problem giving that to you. And I will give it to you, and you'll get a Google Doc after the strategy session. But I will give you our Zoom session. But this is for you specifically. So if you have a specific question, I will share my screen and show you how to do it. Okay? 600, wow. Yes, I've gone live over 600 times. Probably a little bit more than that now. Because there was times where I've gone live for 200 days in a row. 200 days, not in a row, but like out of 300 days, I went live 200 days. And now I go live like 4 to 5 times per week. So in September, I went live 21 out of 30 days, which I'm so happy for. October, I'm slowing up because of the hurricane. But so far in October, I've only gone live 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 11. So that's at 50%. So now I got to go live damn near every day to get my cadence up. I want to go live at least 22 days out of the month. But I do have some days I might not make my 20 live quota, but I think moving forward, my live quota is going to be 20 lives a month, because lives are what builds my audience, connects me with my audience, and makes sales with my audience. So user, all the numbers, let me know if that was helpful for you. Let me know if that gives you more clarity on what this strategy session is, but it's a Zoom call between me and you, and it's custom made to make sure you leave with your content ideas for the next 60 days. If you're someone who wants to start a business, I can tailor the strategy session to be a strategy to start your business. And we will go through my framework to figure out your business idea, your first offer, how to price your first offer, and 30 days of content for you to get started with starting your business. So I will custom make this strategy session. It's not a cookie cutter, because what Carolyn needs and what you need, and who else has been here, and what Belinda needs and what Zoe needs, y'all all need something different. Content is the core of it, but you all may be in different places. So I will tailor make the strategy session to make sure that you leave with what you need. Okay? I know that was a lot, but no, I don't have courses. When does this special end? So the price is $249, and you get 60 days of content, you get 60 days of emails, and you get 60 days of sales strategy. And the bonus is you get 4 weeks of coaching with me where you can text and voice message me for coaching. And then you also get what the hell is the other bonus? Oh, a content audit. So it's going to be available for October. I only have 10 spots. One is already taken, so we have 9 spots left. Once those 9 spots are taken, or October 31st, whichever comes first, is when I'm expiring that special. And then the strategy session will just go back to like a 30-day content strategy session. Okay? But if I'm being honest with you, I wouldn't wait. It's already October 11th. The sooner the better to get it for yourself. Not for me, but for you, to start getting what you want to happen. Right? But you have until October 31st or until these next 9 spots fill up. Okay? Y'all got me on a roll. Any other questions? So if I was to go live every day, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today makes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so if I use 20 days and I take 2 or 3 days off, okay, yeah. If my goal is to go, I think 22. I can do 22 out of 31 days this month. Yeah. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll make it work. I have just some other work things I have to do. And I'm like, I might not be able to go live this day, but I should be able to go live this day. I think I'm twisting my hair the wrong way. Okay, what other questions do we have? If you are interested in the strategy sessions, KristenMaximizer.com, click on work with me, click on content strategy sessions. Do you script out your live a little bit? Absolutely not. I'm not a script kind of girl. I just do talking points. So when you see me looking over here to the left, I have my Airtable, which is my project management system. And my topic of this video is tips to strategically plan content. And I have 6 talking points. 6 talking points. And then when I talked about content pillars, I gave myself 2 examples to share with y'all. And then I usually put 2 to 3 questions. That's it. So I don't script them out. Do you script out? So I do decide my topic and come up with talking points. So for me, I don't call it a script, because when I think script is welcome to my live. On today's live, that's what script means to me. This is what I like to call an outline, meaning these are the 6 talking points that I want to talk through. And because I'm an expert in my area, when I see pick one main platform, I know what that means. I know an example of myself choosing one main platform that I can share. But I could also put that example in of like, oh, share the example of me using one main platform and building my audience and then adding on the other platforms later. So I could be a little bit more detailed, but because I'm a talker and I've been doing this for so long, I don't need to be more detailed. If you feel like you need to be more detailed, that's fine. But I would say go with talking points, because in your live, you want it to be the most free-flowing and organic, you know? I'm not a scripter. There are people who script out their YouTube videos and they tell themselves exactly what they want to say. I'm too much of a talker for that. And it makes me feel robotic if I'm reading an exact script. So you see me look over here and I'm like, oh, batch and record your videos on one day. I'll tell y'all to do that. Then I'll give you a bunch of examples on how and why to do that and keep it moving. Like, for example, my mother, when she was consistently posting on Instagram, what her batching looks like, she's a seamstress. She would sew. Whenever she would sew a garment throughout the week, I would say, Mommy, record yourself. She wasn't talking, she was just recording clips of herself. And then she would sit down and be like, Chris, I want to make my 2 reels this week. So she'd do 1 reel of the leather jacket that she fixed and 1 reel of the patches that she put on. So she has the video and then she would voice over. Okay, so I fixed the leather jacket, I put a zipper on it, I fixed the hole, and my client was happy. And then at the end, you see her client putting the jacket on. That's what her batching looked like. Record these clips, voiceover, post to Instagram. That's simple for her. So her batching wasn't like my batching because my videos are educational. So I sit down and I record all of my videos at once because my videos are evergreen and educational. Does that make sense? So that's what it would look like for her, and that's what it would look like for me. So that's what I could put that in there as an example for one of my talking points. But I also have a lot of crap in my head. So as I'm talking, I'm like, oh, I remember this. I can say this. This will help them understand. Then also, I like it to be engaging in my audience. So if enough people say stuff in the live chat, I can use y'all as examples too of how it could or should work for you, you know? If you feel comfortable scripting, script it out. Whatever you need to get started to feel comfortable, the more you do it, the easier it gets. Like I said, I've been live what? I said 600 times. Let me go over here and see. Let's see. I counted this before. We're going to count it again. First, we got to switch YouTube channels. We got to go to my OG YouTube channel because my new YouTube channel is just a baby. But my OG YouTube channel, I posted over there for the first time in forever. So per YouTube, on my OG YouTube channel, I have 608 lives on my OG YouTube channel. So that's just YouTube. I know I've gone live at least another 40 or 50 times on TikTok when I did not go live on YouTube at all. So, yeah, well over 600 times I've gone live. I've also gone live on Instagram without I've also gone live on Instagram without going live on my YouTube channel. So, and I started going live in January of 2019. That was the first time I went live. And then I started doing it so if I look back in 2022, I did a live series, live day 83. Like I went live for hundreds of days at a time. And also, I had a paid Facebook group that I would go live in 2 times a week. This is just free lives that I did. Don't get me started on my paid coaching programs where I went live. Not coaching call, but when I went live in my paid Facebook group, there was a point where I was going live 2 to 3 times per week. And I did that for a whole year. So that's 12 times a month. So well over 100 to 150 times in a paid group. And I know for at least 2 years I did that. So that's another 300 lives, easy. Even though it was paid, I was still showing up live. So I low-key have probably gone live close to 1,000 times, like no bullshit, because I would go live 3 times a week in the academy. Then I had a free Facebook group. I was going live at least 1 or 2 times a month. Yeah, I've definitely probably gone live probably closer to 1,000 times if I count those paid lives that I was doing. Yeah. Then on top of my live challenges that I've done hella live challenges. So yeah, your girl has gone live a lot. My first live I ever did on YouTube was January 30th, 2019, and 2,628 people watched this live. Wow. Probably my most viewed live. Probably. Okay, anywho. Girl, that I can't tell you. I can tell you this. I don't have the direct correlation from that. I can tell you that from all of my content as a whole, I've made close to $400,000. So that is brand deals, that's affiliates, and that's me selling my coaching programs. I probably, this year has not been a big year for me because I was rebuilding and I was uh rebuilding my life and my business. So next year I'll cross the 400K mark in totality of my business. But I don't have the specific. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to lie to you. I don't have the specific. I've served well over 1,000 clients. Between couponing and business, I've served well over 1,000 clients. I do have that data. And I've made close to $400,000. I do know that. Those two I do know for sure because I keep track of that. And I can see how many clients I have. I do need to update my financial map for the past like 2 months. I haven't done it, but yeah. Yeah, I need to redo this. Any other questions? Okay, 5 more minutes and I'll be live for an hour. An hour is my plan. Does anybody have any other questions, comments, concerns? I know I was rambling for a little bit. All in all, plan, batch, and schedule your content. It's going to make your life and your business and your sales a lot easier. It really is. If you want specific help from me to create your content plan for the next 60 days, go ahead and book your content strategy session at KristaMaximizer.com. It's linked in my bio, and in the description box on YouTube and Facebook. Okay? Any other questions before I go? Okay. I don't see any other questions. How often do you go live on TikTok? So I go live on all my platforms the same amount. So I go live 4 to 5 times per week. So my goal is going to be to do 22 lives a month. So that's about 4 to 5 times per week. I go live because I love it. I go live because I make the most sales on live. I do know that I convert the most when I'm live. I'll go live and I'll get a sale. I'll go live and I'll get an inquiry. I'll go live and someone will send me an email about them being interested in working with me. I will go live and people will ask questions about what I'm selling. In my couponing days, I will go live and just get sales and fill up hella sticky notes on the wall. Because my programs cost a lot less back then. I mean, at one point, my program was $5 a month. It was $15 a month. It was $32 a month back in 2019 and 2020. So going live brings me the most sales. And I also like it the most because I am a talker. I am a yapper. I love to talk. This brings me joy. It makes me excited. And I like helping people in this way. And I also learned that a lot of other coaches and influencers, they weren't always answering questions. So one thing that helped me stand out in the couponing community is that I was answering questions. So couponing Krista Maximizer brought that to business coach Krista Maximizer. Now business coaches over here answer questions a lot more, but not as much as me, not as much as I set out to. There are some other people out here that go live the same amount or even more than me, but I love it. It's my preferred method of creating content, right? If it was live or creating videos, I would just go live, right? I would literally just go live. That's what I want to do. Just go live. That was a great question. You are a good instructor. Thank you. So when I was a kid, I always thought that I was going to be a teacher. And when I thought teacher, I thought classroom teacher. I was a classroom teacher for 6 months, absolutely hated it. Shout out to all the teachers because I can't do it. And now I realized I was meant to teach adults. Now realize I was meant to teach women about their money. I was meant to help women with their money. So, and now I help women with their content. Make money. I love it. But I didn't envision myself in this way. But I guess this is how I always been. I'm a firstborn, one of the older cousins, and I always have had like a let me help you, let me teach you, let me show you, let me be the leader. We played school, I was always the teacher. So I love it. One more question. I'm a talker when I'm around people in person. I was a stylist for 20 years. How do you get comfortable with the camera and not having the energy from people in person? I do have a YouTube channel, I do videos. You have to talk to the camera like you're talking to a client. There's really no other way around it. I enjoy live more than I enjoy recording content because at least even though y'all are not talking back to me, y'all are engaging with me, right? But when I'm recording a video as if I'm talking to a client. Simple. So you just have to envision yourself like, who is your ideal client or your group of ideal clients? Give her a name. And when you're recording a video, you're talking to her. Simple. And I pull from the fact of like, while I'm talking to myself in this room, when I post this, people are going to see it and people are going to need it. This is going to help someone. And this is going to help me because I'm going to make a sale in some form or fashion, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next year. Eventually, I'll make a sale. But before I make a sale, it's going to help somebody. Comfortable in front of the camera. So I'm going to say something that is definitely a little bit insensitive. So I apologize in advance. I've never not been comfortable in front of a camera. I've never like been camera shy. I'm a true extrovert, right? So the camera does not scare me. It's never bothered me. I actually like attention. I actually like the attention. I'm not the one ducking it. But again, you envision yourself talking to, but what I do struggle with is getting to myself in front of the camera because I will procrastinate my ass off. So one thing that I have found that helps me get in front of the camera and have enough energy is to be in my best state. So when I record my YouTube videos on a regular, I don't wear makeup. I only wear lipstick, but I love the way that I look in makeup. So to feel my best for my YouTube channel, I do my makeup because when I put my makeup on, like Chris is here when she got her makeup on. Like she means business. That makes me feel like a boss. So when I'm filming videos for YouTube, not for TikTok or Instagram, because I'm putting makeup on for TikTok, I do my makeup. I make sure my hair is good. I pick out my clothes. I eat my favorite foods. I drink my favorite drinks. And I have to hype myself up. Sometimes I have a little dance party. Once I'm in front of the camera, it's go time. But getting me to the camera, that's my biggest struggle, is getting myself to actually sit down and record it. Go live, I will press the go live button in a second, in a heartbeat. I don't care what my hair look like. I do care if I have lip gloss on because lips look crusty online. My lips look crusty online if I don't have lip gloss on. And they don't be crusty, but I hate a crusty lip. Oh my God. I hate a crusty lip. Outside of making sure my lip gloss is on, I will go live anytime, any place, any path, any place, any path, any space. But making sure I feel my best when I show up to record my videos. And then you also have to ask yourself this. Am I willing to be uncomfortable now to get what I want later? When I started my YouTube channel, I did not know what I was doing. I knew nothing about recording. I knew nothing about editing. I knew nothing about posting to YouTube. I knew nothing about a thumbnail. I didn't know what I was doing. I was uncomfortable and I was scared. My videos are terrible. I'm like up in the camera like this. I had some wild makeup on thinking that I was cute. It was 2018. I don't know what. I look a hot mess. But you want to know what I learned? You got to do it scared and you got to do it uncomfortable. I would not have the life that I have today if I didn't start, even though I was scared, even though I was uncomfortable, even though I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Done is better than perfect, and do it scared. You will learn along the way. I want you to think about the first time you did things that was scary, the first time we went to school, middle school, high school, and even for me, college. It was scary because it was unknown and you didn't know. But every day you went, you learned and you got better. Going to school, period. Every day you went, you learned, you got better. Being a hairstylist, you had to go to hair school. Some people are born with that natural hair talent, but you still learn so much that you did not know when you went to hair school. Every day you went, you learned and got better. Now you've been a stylist for 20 years. Every day and every week with every client, you got better. If you had to talk to yourself 20 years ago about where you are today, some of us would be like, ha ha ha, joke's on you. I wouldn't be there, right? Every day you learn, you grow, and you get better. Your business is the same way. So, social media is you showing up and growing and getting better every day. Your first 100 videos are going to be terrible, but we're not deleting them and we're not hiding them. You have to get consistent and flex that muscle. I wouldn't be caught dead making videos how I did in 2018. Absolutely not. That's why my new YouTube channel is a lot more polished than the OG YouTube channel in the beginning. Because, whoo, that Crystal, she really was, I don't know and I don't care, but I'm going to get a video up. And people watched those videos. As shitty as they were, people watched it. People commented because what I was sharing with them was more important than what I looked like. What I was sharing with them was more important than what I looked like. As long as people can hear you and your videos are not fuzzy, it'll be fine. But you have to really dig deep and ask yourself, like, do I want to do this? This is not for everyone. It is not. It's not. And you got to have tough skin. I thankfully have not had too many nasty comments, but I have had nasty comments. Definitely. I haven't had too many internet fights, but I've had some confrontations for sure. But overall, it's been an overall positive experience, but it's not for everyone. But you have to decide if this is what you want to do. Are you willing to be uncomfortable to get what you want? Yes. Are you willing to do hard things to get what you want? Yes. Are you willing to try even though you don't know what you're doing? Yes. Like, you have to ask yourself. And if the answer to any of those questions is no, maybe now is not the time. But I'm telling you this, social media is the freest way to grow your business. The freest way to grow your business. I'm at like 86. Listen, that's amazing. So you just have to decide that, like, I'm going to just do it. It's not going to be perfect. But with every video I created, I got better. Like the first week, I had no thumbnails. The second week, I still didn't have a thumbnail, but I had a word across the screen. Probably like maybe 6 weeks or 7 weeks in, I figured out thumbnails. I figured it out. Like, but you learn and you grow and you get better. So you just have to decide, like, are you ready to do the work? Yes or no? And also, like, you can get a coach that'll hold your hand and hold you accountable, right? Get help. You don't have to do it alone, right? Get coached by me and you'll be good to go. Okay? So I'm going to go. It's 10:30. I have a couple of work things that I want to do while I go basically sit in the bed because that's what I'm going to do and get some work done. That's my plan. That is my plan. So, if there are no other questions, this was a great live. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. Please subscribe to Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with KRYS if you're not subscribed already. Go book your strategy session if you want to get coaching by me and you want to know what it's like to work with me, because that 4 weeks of coaching is literally you being able to ask me any questions about your business. I mean, I'm there to, if you want to cry, if you want to scream, if you want to celebrate, if you're like, Crystal, I'm ready to quit. And wanting to quit is normal in business. I be trying to quit once a week. I mean, I'm not going to, but those feelings, the overwhelm, the pressure, it's there no matter at what level your business is. Millionaire business owners still feel like that too. They be wanting to quit. It's at every level there's problems, right? But when you have a coach, when you have support, you don't have to do it alone and you won't have to feel like that you're crazy. So book the strategy session. It's the best way to see if you like working with me. And we can work together long term. I have a client, one of my favorite clients. I think she has been in one-on-one coaching with me since 2021. We will be going into our 4th year of one-on-one coaching. She's my longest one-on-one client. I have so many other clients that are like, oh, 6 months, a year, but I literally, she's been my client since 2021. And I love her. I love her. She's made so much progress. She's grown so much. She's done so much with her content. She was already a content machine without me. Okay. She was already a content machine without me. But now we're really refining, like focusing on sales because she has the audience, right? So she can put something out and it will sell. So now it's like, what are we strategically selling, right? How can we set this up so that you can sell more? Okay, y'all, I gotta go because I gotta take this call. Okay. So I will see y'all later. This is the call that I want to take. And y'all have a good night. Bye.